Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 2021 Northwest Ohio YMCA 8 and Under Championships. My name is Maddie.
And I'm Taylor.
And we are going to be your commentators. All right, to start off, we have Event 1, Girls 8 and Under 100-yard medley relay. Heat 1 of 2. In Lane 2, Fort Meigs. In Lane 3, Van Wert. In Lane 4, Fort Meigs. In Lane 5, Putnam County. First in the water for Fort Meigs is Olivia Miller. First in the water for Van Wert is Scarlett Loudick. First in the water for Fort Meigs is Michaela Soso. In Lane 5, Putnam County. First in the water, Madeline Schrader. Second in the water for Fort Meigs is Bexley Fox. Second in the water for Van Wert is Hazel Smith. Second in the water for Fort Meigs is Lizzie Sutton. Second in the water for Putnam County is Evelyn Huber. Third in the water for Fort Meigs, we have Eva Weber. Third in the water for Van Wert, we have Eden Stoller. Third in the water for Fort Meigs is Abby Brose. Third in the water for Putnam County is Avery Brady. Fourth in the water for Fort Meigs is Morgan Gracefo. Fourth in the water for Van Wert is Sophia Stoller. Fourth in the water for Fort Meigs is Tessa Bale. Fourth in the water for Putnam County is Charlotte Schnipke. And coming in first is Van Wert. Close behind is Fort Meigs. And in third is Fort Meigs. And coming in now is Putnam County. Now, usually these championship meets are held at BGSU, but since this weird year that we are having, they are at the Putnam County YMCA. Seems to be that we are having some technical difficulties with the starter, so the meet will resume shortly.
Heat 2 of 2. In lane 1, we have Putnam County. In lane 2, we have Fort Meigs. In lane 3, we have Fort Meigs. In lane 4, we have Monroe Tide. In lane 5, we have Lima. In lane 6, we have Francis. First in the water for Putnam is Emily Trehan. Lane 1. First in the water for Fort Meigs is Danielle Kober. First in the water for Fort Meigs is Marin Whitmer. First in the water for Monroe Tide is Nola Moulter. First in the water for Lima is Rebecca Mathewson. First in the water for Francis is Mila Southey.
I think that will be better.
Come here.
All right, here we go. The race is underway after technical difficulties.
Second in the water for Putnam is Kelsey Branham. Second in the water for Fort Meigs is Jocelyn Hefner. Second in the water for Fort Meigs is Izzy Slaughter. Second in the water for Monroe Tide is Josie Zabawa. Second in the water for Lima is Mia Kelly. Second in the water for Francis is Ella Johnson. Third in the water for Putnam is Avery Siefker. Third in the water for Fort Meigs is Elena Sunday. Third in the water for Fort Meigs is Sophia Castralian Gomez. Third in the water for Monroe Tide is Ava Doan. Third in the water for Lima is Olivia Agazano. Third in the water for Francis is Ella Schaefer. Fourth in the water for Putnam is Annabelle Utendorf. Fourth in the water for Fort Meigs is Peyton Schmelter. Fourth in the water for Fort Meigs is Julia Atkinson. Fourth in the water for Monroe Tide is Mackenzie Carter. Fourth in the water for Lima is Scarlett Hensley. Fourth in the water for Francis is Olivia Jerkiski.
And now we're going to move on. Actually, we're not. All right, now we're starting with event 2, girls 8 and under, 100-yard M. Heat 1 of 3. In lane 1, we have Mila Southley. In lane 2, we have Ella Woodruff. In lane 3, we have Olivia Drakowicz. In lane 4, we have Hazel Smith. In lane 5, we have Ella Johnson. And coming in first is Hazel Smith from Van Wert. Coming in a close second is Ella Woodruff. Coming in third is Olivia. Coming in fourth is Ella Johnson.
Heat 2 of 3. In lane 1, we have Victoria Lewis. In lane 2, we have Josie Zabawa. In lane 3, we have Ava Doan. In lane 4, we have Kelsey Schneider. In lane 5, we have Allie Schrader. And in lane 6, we have Sadie Mustang.
And we're off. It's a tight race.
In first place, we have Kelsey Schneider from Walpock.
Heat 3 of 3. In lane 1, Julia Atkinson. In lane 2, Ella Schaefer. In lane 3, Sofia Castrillon Gomez. In lane 4, Izzy Schlater. In lane 5, Martin Whitmer. In lane 6, Olivia Agonzo. Coming into the backstroke turn, it is a tight race for first. And coming in first place with a time of 1:29.96 is Sofia Castrillon Gomez from Fort Meigs. And that is a big time drop. She did very well.
Event 3, girls 8 and under 25-yard freestyle. In lane 1, we have Evelyn Huber. Lane 2, Carly Scherer. Lane 3, Charlotte Snipke. Lane 4, Molly Musser. Lane 5, Avery Tesso. Lane 6, Sutton Tyrell. I don't even know you.
Heat 2 of 11. In lane 1, Vivian Armbruster. In lane 2, Evelyn Dinubel. In lane 3, Aubrey Carper. In lane 4, Eva Weber. In lane 5, Madeline Schrader. In lane 6, Delilah Baxter. The girls are waiting to get set up. And back up they go. In first place is Delilah Baxter from Fort Meigs with a time of 28:92. A very big time drop for her.
Heat 3 of 11. In lane 1, we have Eliana Bales. Lane 2, Emily Trehan. Lane 3, Olivia Miller. Lane 4, Bexley Fox. Lane 5, Mila Southey. Lane 6, Juana Castrillon Gomez.
Heat 4 of 11. In lane 1, Emery Sutter. In lane 2, Rhea Beaton. In lane 3, Josie Metz. In lane 4, Ingrid Abrierde. In lane 5, Ella Johnson. In lane 6, Sophia Goodwell. In first place, Ingrid Abrierde with a time of 23:76. Another big time drop for the day.
Heat 5 of 11. In lane 1, we have Jessa Starrett. Lane 2, Scarlett Hensley. In lane 3, we have Sophia Stroller. Lane 4, Opal Dickey. Lane 5, Audrey Gerber. Lane 6, Quinn Tyrell. Coming in first place, we have Scarlett Hensley with a time of 24:39.
Heat 6 of 11. In lane 1, Morgan Graceful. In lane 2, Michaela Rios Sosa. In lane 3, Lizzie Sutton. In lane 4, Danielle Kober. In lane 5, Mackenzie Carter. In lane 6, Avery Brady. It's going to be a close one. And in first place, Lizzie Sutton with a time of 22:19.
Heat 7 of 11. In lane 1, we have Evelyn Gerber. Lane 2, Ember Thompson. Lane 3, Scarlett Loddick. Lane 4, Kelsey Branham. Lane 5, Aiden Stoller. And lane 6, Jocelyn Hefner. Coming in first place, we have Ember Thompson with a time of 22:21.
Heat 8 of 11. In lane 1, Cece Nagel. In lane 2, Hazel Smith. In lane 3, Annabelle Utendorf. In lane 4, Abby Brose. In lane 5, Shelby Sosby. In lane 6, Ella Woodruff. Looks like we had a couple girls do a little practice start. And some of them are even off to the races with no one else. I mean, if we haven't all done that as a kid, I don't know. But, of course, I have, so. A couple of them just got too excited to race. I guess they wanted to start a little early. I think what they're going to do is let Heat 9 go in front of Heat 8. I think we are moving on to Heat 9 of 11. In lane, we have Tessa Bale. In lane 2, we have Peyton Exler. In lane 3, we have Mia Kelly. In lane 4, Sadie Mustang. In lane 5, Nola Moulter. In lane 6, Rebecca Mathewson. Had a couple of late starters in that one. In first place, we have Sadie Mustaine with a time of 19:39. And in the next heat, I think we're moving back to Heat 8. Just to refresh again, this is Heat 8. In lane 1, we have Cece Nagel. In lane 2, Hazel Smith. In lane 3, Annabelle Utendorf. In lane 4, Abby Brose. In lane 5, Shelby Sosby. In lane 6, Ella Woodruff. Again, this is Heat 8. In first place, we have Ella Woodruff with a time of 20:17, a 2-second time drop for her. And now we are moving on to Heat 10.
Heat 10 of 11. In lane 1, we have Olivia Jerkiewicz. In lane 2, we have Elena Sunday. In lane 3, we have Kelsey Schneider. In lane 4, we have Allie Schrader. In lane 5, we have Peyton Smelter. In lane 6, we have Avery Siefker. Coming in first place, we had Elena Sunday with a time of 17:90.
All right, now moving on to the final heat of 11. In lane 1, Olivia Agongzo. In lane 2, Neela Smolik. In lane 3, Ella Schaefer. In lane 4, Julia Atkinson. In lane 5, Jillian Foreman. In lane 6, Ava Dowen. Oh, it's a tight one. And in first place, Ella Schaefer with a time of 15:87 from from Francis. What a great day to have a swim meet. Wouldn't you say, Taylor?
Yeah.
I think it's amazing, even with the coronavirus going on, that we are able to have one parent per athlete in the building. We have results in from event 1, girls 8 and under 100-yard medley relay. In 8th place, we have Fort Meg C relay with a time of 1:52:29. In 7th place, we have the Lima relay A with a time of 1:48:10. In 6th place, we have Van Wert A with a time of 1:47:66. In 5th place, we have Putnam County with a time of 1:42:12. In 4th place, we have the Francis A relay team with a 1:41:30. In 3rd place, we have Fort Meg's B relay with a time of 1:38:49. In 2nd place, we have the Monroe relay A with a time of 1:32:31. And in 1st place, we have Fort Meg's A relay with a time of 1:21:26. And results for event 2, girls 8 and under 100-yard IM. We have in 8th place, Josie Zabawa. In 7th place, Ava Dowen. In 6th place, Kelsey Schneider. In 5th place, Martin Whitmer. In 4th place, Izzy Schlater. In 3rd place, Julia Atkinson. In 2nd place, Ella Schaefer. And in 1st place, with a time of 1:29:96, Sofia Castrillon Gomez.
Event 4, girls 8 and under 25-yard butterfly, heat 1 of 9. In lane 2, we have Molly Musser. In lane 3, we have Evelyn Huber. In lane 4, we have Charlotte Schnipke.
Event 4, girls 8 and under 25-yard butterfly, heat 1 of 9. In lane 2, Molly Musser. In lane 3, Evelyn Huber. And in lane 4, Charlotte Schnipke.
And they're off. There is a mystery swimmer in lane 5 with a time of 21:57 who just got first. That is not on the heat sheet. Maybe a late entry. And in heat 2 of 9. In lane 1, Madeline Schrader. In lane 2, Vivienne Armbruster. In lane 3, Delilah Baxter. In lane 4, Evelyn Danabel. In lane 5, Elena Bales. And in first place is Vivian Armbruster with a time of 45:27.
Heat 3 of 9. In lane 1, we have Emily Trehan. In lane 2, we have Jessa Starrett. In lane 3, we have Olivia Miller. In lane 4, Scarlett Hensley. In lane 5, Rhea Beaton. In lane 6, Avery Brady. And in first place, we have Avery Brady with a time of 30:14.
Wow, that was a big time drop for her. Heat 4 of 9. In lane 1, Bexley Fox. In lane 2, Aubrey Carper. In lane 3, Morgan Gracefo. In lane 4, Mackenzie Carter. In lane 5, Eva Weber. In lane 6, Pixon Elster. In first place, we have Pixton Elser with a time of 35:70. Oh, excuse me. Her time was 34:50.
Heat 5 of 9. In lane 1, we have Scarlett Laudick. In lane 2, we have Opal Dickey. In lane 3, we have Lizzie Sutton. In lane 4, we have Michaela Rios. In lane 5, we have Mia Kelly. In lane 6, we have Olivia Jerkiewicz.
This looks like it's going to be a close one.
And in first place, we have Michaela Rios with a time of 30.9. Excuse me, that was actually Olivia Jerkiewicz.
Heat 6 of 9. In lane 1, Ember Thompson. In lane 2, Rebecca Matthewson. In lane 3, Shelby Susby. In lane 4, Eden Stoller. In lane 5, Hazel Smith. In lane 6, Danielle Kober. Looks like this is another close one. And in first place, we have Hazel Smith with a time of 28:82.
Heat 7 of 9. In lane 1, we have Cece Nagel. In lane 2, we have Avery Siefker. In lane 3, we have Abby Brose. In lane 4, we have Sadie Mustaine. In lane 5, we have Jocelyn Hefner. In lane 6, we have Tessa Bale. Coming in first place, we have Sadie Mustaine with a time of 24:34.
Heat 8 of 9. In lane 1, we have Allie Schrader. In lane 2, Neela Smolik. In lane 3, Ella Schaefer. In lane 4, Elena Sunday. In lane 5, Peyton Smeltzer. In lane 6, Victoria Lewis. And coming in first place is Ella Schaefer with a time of 19:24.
Heat 9 of 9. In lane 1, we have Izzy Schleiter. In lane 2, we have Ava Dowen. In lane 3, we have Sophia Castrillon Gomez. In lane 4, we have Marin Whitmer. In lane 5, we have Julia Atkinson. In lane 6, we have Jillian Foreman. And they are off.
They are flying down the pool, literally.
It's going to be a close one. And in first place, we have Sophia Castrillon Gomez with a time of 17:73.
Now we'll take the time to tell you the results of the girls' 8 and under 25-yard freestyle. In 8th place, Avery Siefker. In 7th place, Kelsey Schneider. In 6th place, Elena Sunday. In 5th place, Olivia Agazzo. In 4th place, Neela Smolik. In 3rd place, Jillian Foreman. In 2nd place, Julia Atkinson. And in 1st place, with a time of 15:87, Ella Schaefer. Event 5, girls 8 and under, 50-yard freestyle. Heat 1 of 10. In lane 2, Carly Shearer. In lane 3, Molly Muser. In lane 4, Evelyn Huber. In lane 5, Sutton Tyrell. And they're off. And in first place, Carly Shearer with a time of 53:91.
Heat 2 of 10. In lane 1, we have Delilah Baxter. In lane 2, we have Vivian Armbuster. In lane 3, we have Olivia Miller. In lane 4, we have Madeline Schrader. In lane 5, we have Sophia Gooddell. In lane 6, we have Charlotte Schnipke. in first place, we have Sophia Gooddell with a time of 1:03:29.
Heat 3 of 10. In lane 1, Elena Bales. In lane 2, Evelyn Dinabel. In lane 3, Mila Southey. In lane 4, Emily Trehan. In lane 5, Aubrey Carper. In lane 6, Emery Sutter. And in first place is Mila Southey with a time of 1:06:20.
Heat 4 of 10. In lane 1, Raya Beaton. In lane 2, Josie Metz. In lane 3, Scarlett Hensley. In lane 4, Bexley Fox. In lane 5, Michaela Sosa Rios. In lane 6, Ava Weber. And in first place, we had Michaela Sosa Rios with a time of 57:14.
Heat 5 of 10. In lane 1, Audrey Gerber. In lane 2, Danielle Kober. In lane 3, Evelyn Gerber. In lane 4, Opal Dickey. In lane 5, Quinn Tyrell. In lane 6, Jessa Starrett. Looks like it's going to be a close one. Oh, Lord. Too close to tell. In first place is Evelyn Gerber with a time of 54:20.
Heat 6 of 10. In lane 1, Ella Johnson. In lane 2, Avery Brady. In lane 3, Tessa Bale. In lane 4, Ingrid Oberiter. In lane 5, Sophia Stoller. In lane 6, Morgan Gracefio. And in first place, we have Tessa Bale with a time of 47:77.
Heat 7 of 10. In lane 1, Scarlett Laudick. In lane 2, Juana Castria Gomez. In lane 3, Eden Stoller. In lane 4, Kelsey Branham. In lane 5, Rebecca Matthewson. In lane 6, Mackenzie Carter. Looks like this one's going to be another close one.
Of 10. In lane 1, we have Olivia Jerkiewicz. In lane 2, we have Sadie Mustaine. In lane 3, we have Annabelle Udendorf. In lane 4, we have Shelby Sosby. In lane 5, we have Nola Moulter. In lane 6, we have Paxton Elliser.
Looks like we have a goggle malfunction in lane 5. If it hasn't happened to all of us, then you're lying to yourself.
It's going to be a close one.
Like we say every time. Oh.
In first place, we have Annabelle Utendorf with a time of 46:21.
Heat 9 of 10. In lane 1, we have Abby Brose. In lane 2, we have Peyton Smeltzer. In lane 3, we have Elena Sunday. In lane 4, Allie Schrader. In lane 5, Avery Siefker. And in lane 6, Ella Woodruff. And in first place, we have Elena Sunday with a time of 39:81. A big time drop for her. Congratulations.
Heat 10 of 10. In lane 1, we have Ava Dallin. In lane 2, we have Jillian Foreman. In lane 3, we have Ella Schaefer. In lane 4, we have Sophia Castrilling Gomez. In lane 5, we have Kelsey Schneider. In lane 6, we have Josie Zabawa.
Last and final heat. And they're off. Coming near the flip turn, we have a tight race.
And in first place, we have Sophia Castrilling Gomez with a time of 35:70.
Now we will bring you the results of Event 4, Girls 8 and Under, 25-yard fly. In 8th place, Olivia Agazzino. In 7th place, Elena Sunday. In 6th place, Jillian Foreman. In 5th place, Marion Whitmer. In 4th place, Ella Schaefer. In 3rd place, Izzy Schulter. In 2nd place, Julia Atkinson. And in 1st place, with a time of 17:73, Sophia Kestrian Gomez. bar. And the results for Event 5, girls 8 and under, 50-yard freestyle. In 8th place, Allie Schrader. In 7th place, Ava Dowen. In 6th place, Josie Zabawa. In 5th place, Elena Sunday. In 4th place, Kelsey Schneider. In 3rd place, Jillian Foreman. In 2nd place, Ella Schaefer. And in 1st place, with a time of 35:70, Sofia Castrian Gomez. We will be soon to start Event 6, girls 8 and under, 25-yard backstroke, my personal favorite event. What's your favorite event, Taylor?
Probably freestyle.
So what we just did, the 50 free, you like that one?
Yeah, that was
one's
a pretty good
entertaining.
race.
Oh yeah, a couple of those girls.
They were pretty fast.
I'm just excited to see what the backstroke brings.
Me too.
Event 6, girls 8 and under, 25-yard backstroke, heat 1 of 11. In lane 1, Avery Tesso. In lane 2, Sutton Tyrell. In lane 3, Aubrey Carper. In lane 4, Carly Shearer. In lane 5, Evelyn Huber. And here we go with the backstroke. And in first place, Carly Shearer with a time of 37:55.
Heat 2 of 11. In lane 1, we have Madeline Schrader. In lane 2, we have Eliana Bales. In lane 3, we have Delilah Baxter. In lane 4, we have Emery Sutter. In lane 5, we have Charlotte Schnipke. In lane 6, we have Molly Musser.
Good job. Okay, now we got to yell for Emery. Emery's getting ready to swim. We got to yell for Emery.
Oh, we have one late starter.
Lane 4 is off to a great start.
Yeah, she is.
And in first place, we have Emery Sutter with a time of 33:27.
Heat 3 of 11. In lane 1, we have Evelyn Dinabel. In lane 2, we have Sophia Stoller. In lane 3, Ember Thompson. In lane 4, Eden Stoller. In lane 5, Vivian Armbruster. In lane 6, Eva Weber. Everyone was off to a great start.
It's going to be a close one.
And in first place, Eden Stoller with a time of 24:15.
4 of 11. In lane 1, we have Juana Castrella Gomez. In lane 2, we have Bexley Fox. In lane 3, we have Mila Southey. In lane 4, we have Avery Brady. In lane 5, we have Audrey Gerber. In lane 6, we have Mackenzie Carter.
Oh, this one is a tight one.
And in first place, we have Avery Brady with a time of 29:30.
All right. Heat 5 of 11. In lane 1, we have Sophia Goodwell. In lane 2, we have Rhea Beaton. In lane 3, we have Jessa Sterrett. In lane 4, Emily Trehan. In lane 5, Josie Metz. And in lane 6, Hazel Smith. And in first place, Sophia Goodwill with a time of 26:73, a major time drop for her.
Heat 6 of 11. In lane 1, we have Scarlett Hensley. In lane 2, we have Paxton Elasser. In lane 3, we have Shelby Sosby. In lane 4, we have Evelyn Gerber. In lane 5, we have Olivia Miller. In lane 6, we have Quinn Tyrell.
All of them are off to a great start.
Their arms are moving fast.
Their legs are kicking hard.
In first place, we have Shelby Sosby with a time of 25:83.
All right, Heat 7 of 11. In lane 1, we have Michaela Rhea Sosa. In lane 2, Ingrid Oberdier. In lane 3, Cece Nagel. In lane 4, Lizzie Sutton. In lane 5, Kelsey Brinham. In lane 6, Morgan Gressifo.
Awesome job, girl.
These times on the sheet look pretty even. I'm excited to see what happens.
Me as well.
And in first place, Michaela Rios Sosa with the time of 27:22. Correction, the scoreboard is moving. In first place, we have Lizzie Sutton with a time of 25:48.
Heat 8 of 11. In lane 1, we have Annabelle Utendorf. In lane 2, Tessa Bale. In lane 3, Olivia Jerkiewicz. In lane 4, Mia Kelly. In lane 5, Jocelyn Hefner. In lane 6, Opal Dickey.
The times are all even on this one. We shall see what happens. All off to an even start.
And in first place, we have Olivia Jerkiewicz with a time of 23:18.
Heat 9 of 11. In lane 1, we have Danielle Kober. In lane 2, Peyton Smeltzer. In lane 3, Scarlett Laudick. In lane 4, Abby Brose. In lane 5, Ella Woodruff. And in lane 6, Nola Moulter. Everyone looks pretty even. Really even. And in first place, Abby Brose with a time of 24:05.
Heat 10 of 11. In lane 1, we have Avery Siefker. In lane 2, we have Kelsey Schneider. In lane 3, we have Josie Zabawa. In lane 4, we have Olivia Agazano. In lane 5, we have Victoria Lewis. In lane 6, we have Rebecca Mathewson. They're all looking pretty even.
Let's see who's able to pull away.
And the winner is Kelsey Schneider with a time of 21:96.
All right, here we go. Heat 11 of 11, the final heat. In lane 1, we have Julia Atkinson. In lane 2, we have Jillian Foreman. In lane 3, we have Maureen Whitmer. In lane 4, Nelia Smolik. In lane 5, Izzy Shelter. And in lane 6, Elena Sunday. And in first place with a time of 1943 is Izzy Schulter. What a race that was.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. Event 7, girls 8 and under 25-yard breaststroke. Heat 1 of 5. In lane 2, we have Juana Castrillon Gomez. In lane 3, we have Rhea Beaton. In lane 4, we have Vivian Armbruster. In lane 5, we have Josie Metz.
On to the breaststroke. We're not.
And in first place, we have Juana Castrillon Gomez with a time of 40.
Heat 2 of 5. In lane 1, Ember Thompson. In lane 2, Ingrid Oberdier. In lane 3, Hazel Smith. In lane 4, Sophia Stoller. In lane 5, Lizzie Sutton. In lane 6, Cece Nuggle. And in first place, Hazel Smith with a time of 30:40.
Heat 3 of 5. In lane 1, we have Mia Kelly. In lane 2, we have Jocelyn Hefner. In lane 3, we have Kelsey Branham. In lane 4, we have Nola Moulter. In lane 5, we have Ella Johnson. And in lane 6, we have Jessa Sturrick. And in first place, we have Kelsey Branham with a time of 29:68.
Good job, Taylor. Heat 4 of 5. In lane 1, we have Allie Schrader. In lane 2, Jillian Foreman. In lane 3, Neela Smolik. In lane 4, Kelsey Schneider. In lane 5, Victoria Lewis. And in lane 6, Annabelle Utendorf. And in first place, Nelia Smolik with a time of 24:17.
The last heat. Heat 5 of 5. In lane 1, we have Marin Whitmer. In lane 2, we have Olivia Agazzano. In lane 3, we have Sophia Castrillon Gomez. In lane 4, we have Ella Schaefer. In lane 5, we have Izzy Schlater. In lane 6, we have Josie Zabawa.
And they're off all pretty even right now.
Let's see who can pull it off.
They're all pretty even.
And Sophia Castrillon Gomez won with a time of 22:68.
While we're here, we'll give you the results for the event 6, girls 8 and under 25-yard backstroke. In 8th place, we have Victoria Lewis. In 7th place, Kelsey Schneider. In 6th place, Nelia Smolik. In 5th place, Julia Atkinson. In 4th place, Elena Sunday. In 3rd place, Marion Whitmer. In 2nd place, Jillian Foreman. And in 1st place, with a time of 19:43, Izzy Schlater. All right, starting the last event, event 8, girls 8 and under, 100-yard freestyle relay. Heat 1 of 2. In lane 1, we have Putnam County. In lane 2, we have Fort Meg. In lane 3, we have Van Wert. In lane 4, we have Francis. And in lane 5, we have Galleon. First to start off Putnam County in the water is Emily Trehan. First for Fort Meigs is Danielle Kober. First for Van Wert is Sophia Stoller. First for Francis is Vivian Armbruster. And first for Galleon, Evelyn Gerber. And here we go. We're starting on the last event of the 2021 Northwest Ohio YMCA 8 and Unders Championships. All right, here we go.
They're all off to a great start.
Yes, they are. Second in for Putnam County is Madeline Schrader. Second in for Fort Meigs is Olivia Miller. Second in for Van Wert is Opal Dickey. Second in for Francis is Mila Southey. And second in for Galleon is Emery Sutter. Third in the water for Putnam County is going to be Charlotte Schnipke. Third in the water for Fort Meigs is Delilah Baxter. Third in the water for Van Wert is Eden Stoller. Third in the water for Francis is Ella Johnson. And third in the water for Galleon is Quinn Terrell. Fourth and final leg of this relay for Putnam County is going to be Evelyn Huber. Fourth and final for Fort Meigs is Evelyn Dinubel. Fourth and final for Van Wert is Scarlett Laudick. First and final for Francis is Sophia Goodwell. And fourth and final for Galleon is going to be Audrey Gerber. And in first place is Van Wert with a time of 138.81. Coming in a close second is Francis with a time of 158.71. And coming in third is Galleon with a time of 159.12.
The last and final heat. In lane 1, we have Putnam County. In lane 2, we have Fort Meigs. In lane 3, we have Fort Meigs. In lane 4, we have Monroe Tide. And in lane 5, we have Lima. And in lane 6, we have Fort Meigs.
All right, here we go with the last heat.
First in the water for Putnam is Kelsey Branham. First in the water for Fort Meigs is Peyton Smelter. First in the water for Fort Meigs is Sophia Castrilian Gomez. First in the water for Monroe Tide is Ava Doan. First in the water for Lima is Rebecca Mathewson. And first in the water for Fort Meigs is Lizzie Sutton.
And the final heat is off.
Second in the water for Putnam is Annabelle Utendorf. Second in the water for Fort Meigs is Abby Brose. Second in the water for Fort Meigs is Marion Whitmer. Second in the water for Monroe Tide is Nola Moulter. Second in the water for Lima is Mia Kelly. And second in the water for Fort Meigs is Morgan Gracie Fio. Third in the water for Putnam is Avery Brady. Third in the water for Fort Meigs is Tessa Bale. Third in the water for Fort Meigs is Izzy Schlater. Third in the water for Monroe Tide is Josie Zabawa. And third in the water for Lima is Scarlett Hensley. And third in the water for Fort Meigs is Michaela Riasosa. Fourth in the water for Putnam is Avery Siefker. Fourth in the water for Fort Meigs is Elena Sunday. Fourth in the water for Fort Meigs is Julia Atkinson. Fourth in the water for Monroe Tide is Carter McKenzie. Fourth in the water for Lima is Olivia Agazzano. Fourth in the water for Fort Meigs is Jocelyn Hefner. And it looks like Monroe Tide won that heat, and with a time of 1:07:15.
I'm going to give the results of the girls 8 and under 25-yard breaststroke. In 8th place, we have Allie Schrader. In 7th place, we have Josie Zabawa. In 6th place, we have Neela Smolik. In 5th place, we have Izzy Schleiter. In 4th place, we have Ella Schaefer. In 3rd place, Marion Whitmer. In 2nd place, Olivia Agazzino. And in 1st place, with a time of 22:68, Sophia Castrillon Gomez.